sure this is what you want?
I have to. It's the only way to undo what I've done to you.
Booker
Here
DeWitt,
we are.
Are you ready to
What
be
is this?
born again?
Why are we back here?
This isn't the same place, Booker.
Of course it is. I remember. Wait.
Are you ready to leave behind all
You're not-
that has gone before? Wipe
You're
the
not-
slate clean.
Who are you?
Start
You chose to walk away, but in
the
other oceans,
of the
you
land.
didn't. You took the baptism.
Hate your
You were
sin.
born again as a different man.
Do you hate your
It all has to end. To have never.
It's an interesting paradox now, isn't it?
But in all of ours.
Smother him in the crab.
Smother, 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 smother. For the
So in order
choices
for
made
Comstock not to be
before
born,
you were reborn.
I have to die in all the universes where I would have chosen to be Comstock.
Booker DeWitt.
No. They're both.
What a twist! Oh. And all the Elizabeths disappear because Comstock was never created or never born. So the Elizabeths in the future who would have been the child of the prophet would not exist. Interesting. So we fought all that way to redeem ourselves from the whole like becoming Comstock thing. So being Comstock is like it's like Booker became a whole different person. Like he just truly embraced the whole like God thing. And eventually, I don't know, would you say he had a God complex? He became very embroidered in the whole religious thing. It's interesting. It's quite interesting. I'm not sure how that would lead one to sort of make a city in the sky. I mean, I guess to not alienate, but to separate, I guess, you from the people that don't believe in the same thing. I guess that sort of makes sense. It's like religious cultism to like the extreme, sort of. Not necessarily like extreme where we're gonna drink all the punch and like commit suicide and stuff, but like extremely deeply, like a lot of zeal type of thing. I don't know, who knows what they would have done. I mean, we saw at the beginning that like there was still that racial tension between, you know, white-skinned people and black-skinned people, and they didn't really seem to have a problem with yellow-skinned people like Asians and stuff. But apparently there's some tension there, which I mean sort of makes sense for the time period that they're in. It's like the early 1900s. It was like 1912. So that kind of makes sense. I mean, it's just really interesting how that all like came together, you know. That's really cool. I don't know. Interesting alternate history. The way things could have possibly turned out if the technology might have been available back then and someone made that choice and blah blah blah, whatever. But I don't know. I thought it was a really interesting game. It was really fun. I wasn't sure how close to the end we were. I knew we were getting close-ish, but I didn't think we would be necessarily at the end point, like right now, or in this session anyway. I wasn't sure about that at all. But yeah, that was pretty good. I mean, I had a lot of fun. I thought that story worked out quite well, and I liked Elizabeth. She was a really good character, and I think the AI they wrote for her was really good as well. Like, finally, an AI partner that isn't like a complete idiot, you know. But then again, I don't know how simplistic she was. I don't know, pretty complex, because she would find stuff for us and give us things at random intervals and whatnot. It was pretty cool though. I mean, I really liked it. I'm not sure if I'm going to do the DLC. I'm not sure at all. It sounds like I mean, from what it looks like, I'm pretty sure by now the studio that made Infinite is I'm pretty sure it was recently disbanded or something. So, but I know the DLC is available on Steam. I guess if it ever becomes available for sale or something, I'll probably get it then. I don't know. Usually I don't usually follow up a lot of DLC stuff. So we'll see. I like to do the main game, and then if I do get the DLC, I usually do that on my own. But I don't know. It seemed like a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys had a lot of fun too. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know what else there is to really say about BioShock Infinite. It was just it's a really interesting way to tell a story, like a story about redemption and religious extremism and stuff like that, about choices and how, you know, every little decision that we make and not make, well, every little decision that we make, if we choose not to make a certain choice, that's still making a choice, but, you know, every little thing that we do in life kind of sets us off from, you know, the choice that we could have made and events that could have happened and this and that. Like, you believe in the whole like parallel universe thing. I'm not really sure what it's called, but or what I think it's like string theory or something, where, you know, every choice that we make sets off like another timeline. You know, as opposed to if we went with something else, and every other thing makes another branch of time, creates another parallel universe essentially. So that's pretty interesting. Pretty interesting stuff. I mean, I really enjoyed it. It was good. And yeah, kind of leaves you a lot to think about. But really nice. Really good. Now, I don't know if there's anything at the end of this. If there is, we will, you know, come back and maybe comment on that if there's a scene at the end. But other than that, and I'm pretty good, so I will leave it here. And if there's a scene at the end, we'll come back for that. So, yep.
can stand this indecision. Married with a lack of vision. Everybody wants to say that you never needed one headline, why believe it? Everybody wants to rule the world.
This is fine. It's that one line I don't.
Yeah.
Well, he'll figure it out.
That's what I'm saying. Went back home, Lord. My home was lonesome. Went back
Back home, Lord, my home was lonesome. All my brothers, sisters cried. What a home. See, but then now it's too short. Now it's one too short.
Yeah,
Because then it goes, what a home. So here, we'll play it one more time. Went back home, Lord, my home was lonesome. All my brothers, sisters cried. What a home so sad and lonely. And then it's missing the next line. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is the second, that's the third, that's the fourth, but then. And I don't think that's supposed to say lonely.
Probably lonely. We're supposed to line.
We'll get the actual.
Nothing else.
Can we run it through this video lyrics? There are loved ones in the glory whose dear forms you often miss. When you close your earthly story, will you join them in their bliss? Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. In the joyous days of childhood, oft they told of wondrous love, pointed to the dying Savior. Now they dwell with Him above. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. You remember songs of heaven which you sang with childish voice. Do you love the hymns they taught you, or are songs of earth your choice? Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. You can picture happy gatherings around the fireside long ago, and you think of tearful partings when they left you here below. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. One by one their seats were empty. One by one they went away. Now the family is parted. Will it be one should be like slowed down a little bit since it's the last verse.
You can do that. Sounds pretty
Otherwise,
cool,
there's
though.
like, well, otherwise there's just like an abrupt ending, right?
All right. Well, what I want to do. You guys are really, really, really good. What I want to do
Well,
is
Make it 28 worse.
I want to take the tempo down a little bit if we can, and sort of start by finding like Booker. If you could just be sort of like picking away at the beginning first, and then sort of start to play the song, and maybe then you guys kind of find the tempo together a little bit. I want it to feel you guys are so excellent and professional.
Yeah, no, it won't be like that.
I want to make it sound like it's not like, you know,
Sure.
Sheryl Crow and
Right.
Eric Clapton in a session. So
He gets Eric Clapton, I get Sheryl Crow.
John, who do you want, John?
Rip. Yeah. Joplin.
Ex-Tina?
Britney
CeeLo.
Spears and CeeLo.
Oh, alright, I guess there is some stuff. What's going on here? Back in 1893. Oh, can I move? Oh, I can move. Holy shit. Alright. What the fuck? Oh, this place is run down. This place looks like hell. Hello?
Is that you?
Let's... So what is that, like, does that ending... Does that sort of signify that Booker sort of got another chance? Like, would that be considered, like, a do-over in that sense? Or are we just, like, being taken to another pathway, like, as in Booker didn't choose to hand Anna over at that point? Is that... I guess that's the start of that journey, so technically... BioShock Infinite, the events of BioShock Infinite, at least where we went to this, you know, the city in the sky and stuff, like, none of that happened, so I'm not sure how much more interesting or boring that would be, but it's nice to know that, it's nice to think that Booker has another chance, or that he might have woken up into another chance, or that's just another thing, I don't know. Anyway, that's it for the main story of BioShock Infinite. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to be doing DLC or not, but hopefully you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching as always, and this will go up when it goes up. And we will continue on with the other games that we're doing and probably start some new stuff. But until then, I will see you guys later.